y'all, it's Latasha Jatar, the author of The Shoe Finally Fits. And I wanted to make a video because I'm trying to stay accountable with this decluttering project. And did I make a video last night? I think I made a video last night, but I did my bag. My bag last night was mostly shoes because I couldn't find anything else that I was ready to get rid of. So I did get rid of a pair of shoes that I've been meaning to have fixed for probably going on 2 years now, and they're cute as can be, but I got rid of those. And then I came across a pair of shoes that belonged to my mom. And even though they don't fit and I walked around in them, I still couldn't let those go. So those are back under the bed. But I did fill my bag with shoes that I'm ready to let go. And then tonight, I was so grateful that I came across a stack of some junk mail. So that blessed me because I did not have to let go or have a whole conversation with myself on letting go. So, stack of junk mail was easy. That was real easy. So I did fill my bag with that and just some papers or whatever that I'd already transferred into a typewritten document. So tonight I worked on, I'm sorry, my son is playing video games. Even though I told him that I'm doing a recording, he's talking to someone. I don't know. Do you even know this person you're talking to? I doubt it. So I had to do a vision board for SMART goal. And the SMART goal that I chose was volume 2 for The Shoe Finally Fits, which I plan to release on my birthday this year when I'll be 45. So let me tell you what a SMART goal is supposed to be because I still have some homework to do. I still have to actually write out an action plan for it. And so naturally, like I said, when I go to look for something, I can't find it right away. So give me 1 second. A SMART goal is a goal that is, let me find a good one. Specific. Yeah, I did put that on my board. Measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. So now I have to go in and fill out why my goal is specific, or what specifically I want to accomplish, which volume 2 in 90 days. No, I said 90 days, not 90 days. August 26th. I don't know how many days that is, but that's the date that I want to accomplish the goal. So I have to write down what are the requirements, what are the constraints. I don't have to. I could find a more concise template. But anyway, measurable, how I'll measure my progress, how I'll know the goal is accomplished. Is it achievable? How can the goal be accomplished? What are the logical steps I should take? Relevant, is this a worthwhile goal? Is this the right time? Do I have the necessary resources to accomplish this goal? Is this goal in line with my long term objectives? And time bound. How long will it take to accomplish this goal? When is the completion of this goal due? And when am I going to work on this goal? That's the biggest thing. That's where the action plan comes in. And I think that I'm going to stop with this when I do my work because it's already after midnight, which I said I was going to go to bed before midnight, but that's neither here nor there. I'm up. But, oh, excuse me. I am so sorry. Will not be edited out, by the way. 'Cause it just won't. So much to do. So what I did want to also do, I'm at 4 minutes, was read to you all a piece that I actually meant to include, I guess, in volume 1 of The Shoe Finally Fits, but it didn't make it, I guess, for a reason. I don't recall coming across it until declutter. So I don't have a title for this at all, and I don't know if there was going to be any more to it or any less. But here it goes. This is just a draft. So it says, I'll always love my mama. She's my favorite girl. Mother's Day is around the corner, and songs that celebrate mothers are flooding the radio. This particular song reminded me of a day when my father's youngest sister had taken me with her to a friend's house. For whatever reason, someone asked me who did I love more, my mother or father. My mama, I replied. My aunt did not hide her disbelief. I remember her saying things like, "Your mama? Why your mama when your daddy is the one taking care of you?" My aunt knew the whole story, the grown up details that no one would dare share with a child. I only knew that one day we were a happy family of four living under one roof. The next, I was living alone with my father, and my mother and 3 year old sister had moved out. I didn't know how to communicate to her my story. I was 5, and I missed my mother and sister terribly. Most nights I cried myself to sleep, holding a doll tightly to my chest, pretending that it was my sister that I was holding. Recalling that memory brings tears to my eyes even now. I didn't know how to tell my aunt that I loved my daddy with the fierceness that many little girls love their daddies, but I didn't see my mother often, so I mistook the yearning that I felt for her presence as confirmation that I loved her more than I loved my father. In reality, I just missed her more. Looking around at all of the questioning faces of my aunt's friends pushed me back into my shell. I was afraid to say anything more and vowed to keep my feelings to myself. The last thing that I ever wanted to do was hurt my father, and by my aunt's reaction, that's exactly what I thought would happen if she told him what I said. I was the epitome of a daddy's girl. After my parents' divorce, it was just me and him, and without mama around, I relied on him for everything. He combed my hair, washed and ironed my clothes, and took me just about everywhere that he went, including his dates. If they can't accept you, then they can't accept me, he would say. He taught me that a man should open the door for a woman, that I was to walk on the inside of the sidewalk so that he could protect me, that my chair should be pulled away from the table, that a man was to remove his hat when entering a home or building, that a man was to pay for dinner and any other activities in his presence, and a host of other things. We went to restaurants where I was allowed to order shrimp and Shirley Temple, and where I was allowed to order shrimp and Shirley Temples, impressing his dates with my familiarity of dining out. I was a little lady, and my father ensured that I knew what kind of treatment I was to expect from a man. Why is it then that when I became old enough to date that I did the exact opposite? How did I become someone who wanted to please others more than I wanted pleasure for myself? How did I manage to get into and out of relationships, each one leaving me more broken than the last? Why did I spend so many years not loving myself? These are among the many questions that I ask myself year after year after year until I finally realize my self-worth. Now I am so full of love for myself that I can sing loud and off key no matter who is around, dance off rhythm, and march to the beat of my own drum. So, in spite of the distraction, we got through that. So, I'm going to finish my homework and then get in the shower and then get in the bed. And I will be back tomorrow later on today to let you all know how the decluttering is going. But I also had looked up, and let me see if I can find it. I'm winning so far, so let me see. I looked up one day. Here it is. Let me see if it pulls up the same page. So I was having trouble, not today, not yesterday, but the day before, on decluttering. So I looked up, do you have to throw away? Do you have to throw away to declutter? And what came up was clean house, clean head. But you may have never fully realized what decluttering the house can really do for your mind. Throwing away old things is a powerful way to give your mind clarity, focus, peace, and balance. Without even noticing it, we surround ourselves with unnecessary energy draining clutter. So once I read that energy draining part, I was like, I just put the phone down and started looking for some stuff to throw out because I need my energy to not be draining me, okay? I got enough to do that's draining. So I'm gonna go. I made it right at 10 minutes. It's going to be a little bit over because I'm, bragging and doing my little dance. But I will be back tomorrow, and I hope you all have joined me on this decluttering. If not, thank you for watching me and listening to me as I embark on this journey. And hopefully, this will become an ongoing thing and a habit. And I'm not going to be doing this after April 18th. That's the date that it ends for you and I on this video. But I hope that I continue to do it even after that so that I can get organized and all that good stuff. So I will talk to you all later. Feel free to email me, LatashaJatar@gmail.com. Email me, y'all. Tell me, say something. I saw your video. I have a question. Something. I don't care. Whatever it is. Hey, girl, hey. All right, I'm out. Talk to y'all later. Peace.